Well, now at 5, progress, but no deal yet as lawmakers try to end the government shutdown now in its 42nd day.
Meanwhile, flight cancellations are also adding up. 77 so far today at Logan Airport and more than 1,200 nationwide.
If this deal passes, it does not include anything about health care costs, except for a promise of a vote in the Senate soon. Those costs were at the heart of the Democrats' resistance, and right now people across the country are seeing their premiums surge. Members of the House are returning to Washington tonight to prepare for a vote.
Now, the House and the Senate are not in session today because of the Veterans Day holiday. The House could vote on the bill as early as tomorrow. It includes government funding through January 30th, SNAP funding for a full year, and the reinstatement of federal workers who were laid off during the shutdown. With President Trump's backing and support from House Republicans, it is expected to pass. We have team coverage this evening, and we begin with WBZ's Louisa Moller tracking reaction to the deal and the lingering concerns about health care. She joins us live in Hopkinton. Louisa?
Lisa, David, as you said, those federal health care subsidies are set to expire at the end of the year. And Massachusetts Democrats argue that's going to have impacts on residents living on Main Street in Hopkinton, in Boston neighborhoods, and all over the Commonwealth. When Erica Johnson-Narbonne isn't worried about what's for dinner, she's worried about the rising cost of health care.
Just last year into this year, the increase was $1,000 a month.
The Hopkinton woman and her husband are both small business owners on Mass Health Connector, the Massachusetts health insurance marketplace modeled after the Affordable Care Act. And she's concerned her premiums will get even bigger if Congress cannot figure out a way to extend the ACA's enhanced premium tax credits, which are set to expire at the end of December.
For a lot of people, they're getting notices of significant increases that are pretty terrifying and could cause people to lose their homes.
According to the Mass Health Connector, more than 300,000 Massachusetts residents will lose some or all of the help they get paying health insurance. Some will see premiums increase over $1,000 a month. The lack of a deal to extend the ACA subsidies led many Democrats to hold out on voting to end the government shutdown, until yesterday, when 8 Democratic senators broke ranks.
We should not be putting workers at risk, the people of this country at risk, when we have policy disagreements.
It's a betrayal. It's deeply disappointing.
In Boston, Massachusetts Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley could not hide her disappointment with the Senate. Now she's headed to D.C., where the House of Representatives will have its turn to vote on the Senate's continuing resolution. Pressley told reporters she will hold out for health care subsidies.
I'm going to keep fighting. The people of my district deserve that and demand that of me.
But some Republicans argue there's another way.
These subsidies that are going directly to the insurance companies are not right. I agree with President Trump. Maybe we should look at giving this money back to the American people and let them decide what to do with that money.
So if these tax credits expire, the Mass Connector says that individuals making more than $60,000 a year, they'll no longer get federal assistance with their health care, and families making more than $120,000 a year will also no longer get the help. Live in Hopkinton, Louisa Moller, WBZ News.
All right, Louisa, thank you.